What's up? It's your boy Lobster MMA, and guys, UFC Tampa just finished and took place. And listen, this might be Colby Covington's end. This might be it. But listen, I'm here to talk about how Colby can save his career, and yeah, just maybe I'll do some matchmaking at the end. But listen, Kobe looked so fucking ass and so slow. Like whenever you would see him punch, it's like every time he would punch, he would just bro. The punches that he would throw are just lazy ass punches. Like he didn't want to hurt Buckley. I don't know what he. I think. Listen, after the first round, he was like, "Nah, I'm done with this," and he was just hanging there. And listen, I'm not saying that he wouldn't have any chance to maybe win the fifth round, probably if he didn't have this much fucking scar tissue. But I mean, bro, listen, I thought that Kobe could hang in there with Buckley on the feet and just don't get beat up. That I like. Listen, I didn't think that Buckley would fucking slaughter Kobe like this. I thought, listen, if Buckley wins, it will be a KO. But instead, it was just a total domination. From start to finish, Kobe had nothing to offer on the feet. And when it comes to the wrestling, listen, Kobe had most of his takedowns stuffed, and he couldn't control Buckley that much. He kept him down for a total of like I don't know 2 minutes max. I knew Buckley's gonna win, but I didn't think that it was gonna be this dominant. And it's fucking sad. But now at least Kobe, he's not a question mark when it comes to knowing his abilities. Listen, I think Colby Covington should fight Ian Garry. That's the only way to save his career. Because what? He's gonna fight Gilbert Burns? You think that's gonna give any attention to fighting Gilbert Burns, who's like 40 years old and it's on like a 2-fight losing streak? Or who else? Colby's not fighting Carlos Pratas or fucking Michael Morales. Colby's not fighting any of these guys. If he fights someone, I think it's probably Gilbert Burns or who's there? You have Jeff Neal, Wonder Boys. He's like number 11. I'm just looking at the rankings right now, and Buckley just moved up. So listen, behind Colby, we have Ian Garry. I think that's the fight to make. Him versus Ian Garry. We have Gilbert Burns. No one cares about that fight, bro. And then Wonder Boy Jeff Neal. Colby is not fighting Jeff Neal. If I'm sure Colby would like to fight Wonder Boy because that's a winnable matchup for him. Michael Morales, no way. Carlos Prates, no way. Vicente Luque, listen. I know he just beat Tampa Garimbo. He's not getting a big jump up. And neither does, MVP. MVP's fighting Shara Bullet. So maybe you can say that Colby should fight someone ranked above him. The UFC is not doing that. Colby is already low on the list. He's like number 6th. And he just lost. So I think he will move down at least one spot. I think he'll go number 7 or number 8, around that. And then, I don't know who he's gonna call out. I think he either calls out Gilbert Burns or Wonderboy, or just he will call out some lightweights, and that's it. I don't think he'll call out Ian Garry because he's so stupid. Colby, he has no brain. But bro, that's the only fight to make, because Ian Garry, that's a huge build up. Colby's already made like 2 promos for the fight, and those videos were big and got attention. So what are you doing? Colby can move up to middleweight, and he can move down to lightweight, because then bro, he would die from the weight cut. So he definitely has to stay here. And he said that he has a few fights on his contract left. So, and he always says nowadays that he's the company man. He'll always stay with the UFC. He's never leaving. Listen, here's what I think. I think if he loses his next fight, he's definitely retiring. If he wins, then it's great, but listen. Colby's abilities. On the feet, he massively downgraded. I mean, it was embarrassing. He's tough. So Ian Garry, first of all, let's just talk about Ian Garry matchup. Ian Garry is not finishing Colby on the feet. If he finishes him, that will be on the ground. Because Buckley fucking hit Colby 100 times with brutal shots, and Colby ate them. So do you think Ian Garry will, with those fucking pitter-pat and pillow punches that he has, he's gonna KO Colby with the low kicks, with the fucking oblique kicks, with no effort on them? No, bro. Ian Garry, people praise him. I honestly, I don't know why they praise him. Just because of the Shafkat fight. Yeah, he almost stopped Shafkat. I mean, if you wanna praise him because of his, dangerous ability on the ground. Because on the ground, the guy actually seems like, he has something. But I'm not saying he's a bad striker. I'm just saying he's an overrated striker. I think he would definitely outstrike Colby. He would kick the shit out of his legs. And Colby, listen, after this performance, I can't really say that he could hang in there with Ian Garry. I mean, he could. I'm just saying that he will get outstruck, but he wouldn't get KO'd. That's it. And it would be more easier for him to take down Ian Garry than to take down Buckley. But he took down Buckley, and that's impressive. And he kept him there for, I don't know, a minute, almost a minute. If he can do that with Buckley, who's like fucking 300 pounds, full of muscle, then he can do that with the fucking vegan diet. Ian Garry, who has no muscle and just looks like fucking soy. He looks soy. Because all of the bro doesn't eat meat. Bro literally doesn't eat any meat. He eats Beyond Meat burgers and I don't know, tofu. But Buckley's gonna move up, probably number 6th or 5th, and then honestly, I'm interested to see Jeff Neal versus Colby, because I think Colby is the guy that can kind of break this narrative of Jeff Neal being this, takedown god, the takedown defense god. I think Colby could take down Jeff Neal, but if he gets into the pocket with Jeff Neal, bro. He is getting fucked up. But will he get KO'd? I don't know. Colby's not 40. He's 36. In his next fight, he'll probably be 37. But listen, I know he's taking some damage in this fight. He took a lot of damage, but I still think his chin will be alright. Even next time, if he wants to fight Gilbert Burns, then go on. You know, two veteran welterweights, both old, both are on a 2-fight losing streak. Both, basically, they are from the same era, and they both fought Usman. Both lost to him, and they should have fought earlier. I mean, I don't know why they haven't done that. It's time. Colby's number 6, Gilbert Burns number 8, but Colby's gonna move down, so they'll probably be fucking next to each other. So let's see. Listen, if one of them wins, I mean, if Colby wins, give him, you know, I don't know, JDM, Sean Brady. If Gilbert Burns wins, give him Ian Garry. No, he's not gonna fight Ian Garry. Give him. Honestly, you can't really give Gilbert Burns anyone, because he already fought JDM, and then if he fights Colby, then it's over. He already fought Sean Brady, and like Ian Garry will be the only option, because who? Kamaru Usman rematch, Shavkat Rakhmonov after fucking the Belal title fight. No, it's pretty tough to matchmake these guys, but listen, Colby, I don't care. I know I've just said that Colby versus Gilbert Burns would be fucking, no one would care about it, no one would fucking give a shit about that. But listen, at least one of them gets a win. They are both near 40 and end of their career, washed, fucking slow. So give them a win, okay? I don't know. I would probably pick Colby. He's younger and he's got the wrestling, and there's no way he gets KO'd by Gilbert Burns at this point. Colby should have fought Sean Brady or Ian Garry. Instead, he did the fucking Volkanovski and stood up for himself and accepted the Buckley fight. And I'm a company man, bro. I'm a company man. Dana White, Hunter Campbell, I love those guys. He did this fucking company man and ruined his career. Yeah, but he didn't fight Ian Garry because he was campaigning with Trump in summer. When he was campaigning with Trump in fucking August, bro. And in July and June. He was campaigning with Trump in June when the elections were on fucking November the 5th. He's just capping, bro. Colby, for some reason, doesn't want to fight Ian Garry. Why? I would love to have a conversation with Colby and tell him what's what, and tell him the truth and who should he fight. And because a lot of these guys in the UFC, they make really bad decisions when it comes to their matchups, and who should they fight. Volkanovski is fucking begging for the Ilya Topuria rematch after getting slapped. He was unconscious. Listen, Volk looked amazing. He won the first round. Guess what? Volk's best shots didn't do anything. But Volk, he wants to get this belt back, and he just posted on Instagram talking about, he will never leave, and he will get the belt back, and he just posted a video of himself beating Max Holloway the first time. I actually want to read it to you guys. I want to read that fucking Volkanovski post. It's actually funny how he, you know, talks about this whole thing. Let me see. Went on to compete in 8 more title fights. This is after the first Max Holloway fight. Two in a different division, and one that received Fight of the Year for 2023. If you think I'm done, you severely mistaken. I live for this shit. Yeah. That wasn't really an Australian accent. I fumbled it, but bro, I can't really do a Volkanovski accent. Listen, I try and practice it, but now I just don't want to embarrass myself again. But Volk is posting like these videos of him dominating guys, and it's not 2019, it's 2024, and you just been KO'd 2 times in a row, and the champion is Ilya Sporia. Stood up and look at me now, bro. And the worst thing is that he never mentioned fighting like a fucking any contender. No. I think he mentioned Diego Lopez for the interim title. He never mentioned Movsar Evloev. He never mentioned Aljamain Sterling. He never mentioned Leroy Murphy. He never mentioned any guy that's like a fuck. So guys, I'm still sick, so please ignore the coughs. But Volk has never mentioned fighting anyone that's not dangerous. Volk literally wants to get KO'd. I don't know why I brought this whole thing about Volk, because this video was about Colby, but it just, guys, like, you are professional fighters. I don't know what the fuck are they thinking. You have your own career and you want the best for yourself. You want to win. And these guys, they must have some huge egos and huge confidence to, especially Colby, bro, to go out there and before the fight saying that he's going to put on the best performance of his entire career, and to just go out there and look like my grandpa out there throwing punches. Literally, the punches that he was throwing are, they were not even punches, bro. Honestly, you just can't call them punches. Maybe I'm too harsh, but listen, Colby, it's over. Unless he fights Ian Garry, but he's not going to, because for some reason he's scared. That's it. Colby's career is over, but listen, we still have all of these 2019, 2020, 2021 and 2022, even 2023, submission radio interviews that are fucking dope, and I love watching those, and I've fucking listened to all of them. They are hilarious, and listen, I think you should watch them because they are great. Colby had a good career, and I'm looking forward to his future, and I hope he fights Gilbert Burns or Ian Garry. I'm too afraid for him against Jeff Neal. I'm sorry. And for Buckley, I think he should fight not Usman. Everyone's saying Usman in the comments, but Usman, if he stays at welterweight, then okay. But I think Usman, as I mentioned in my last, I don't know which video it was, but I mentioned in one of my videos that Usman should move up to middleweight, because bro, the guy's like 40 years old, and the only way to get some free wins and to make your resume look better and get some highlight reels, move up to middleweight and fight Roman Dolidze, fight Marvin Vettori, fight Brandon Allen, fight fucking Kai Borayo is a risky fight. Fight Kevin Holland. Fight Anthony Smith. Fight Jack Hermanson. Oh, bro, there's so many guys that if Usman would have fought these guys in a year, his record would look so much better, and it would be like 24-4 maybe. Bro, that's so much better than 20-4, 20-5. I don't know. Stipe has the same record, so I may be, no. Stipe has the 20-5 record, and Usman has the 20-4 record. He should change it. Usman is on like a 3-fight losing streak, and he's sitting on his podcast with Henry Cejudo, talking like he's on like a 10-fight winning streak, and he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He acts like he's the champion. He literally acts like he's the champion who doesn't give anyone a chance because he already had like 15 title defenses and just bored of this whole thing, and he doesn't want to give anyone the chance. But don't get me wrong, guys. I'm a big fan of Buckley. I think he's hilarious and he has a very good personality. Look at his interview with MMA Guru. The guy's energy is unmatchable. You just have to ask him one simple question and the guy will start talking for 10 minutes. And so it's very easy to make a good interview with him. And I think he should have more fans, but he's getting there. A lot of people like him, but now that he's on the spotlight, he's gonna have more. And listen, for him, when it comes to who should he fight, as you can see, most of the people voting, they are voting for Usman. Look at this. Buckley vs Usman is the fight to make 6,000 likes. But in my opinion, listen, Usman, if he stays at welterweight, yeah, you can make him versus Buckley, but I think Usman should move up to middleweight and fight Marvin Vettori and fight Brandon Allen and Roman Dolidze and fucking Jack Hermanson. If he wants to save his career, if he wants to, get even more CTE and just make his record look even worse. And listen, if he wants to do that, then okay, but he doesn't. He looks like he doesn't care, and he looks like he wants easy fights or just doesn't want to fight. Then go up to middleweight. Look what happened when he didn't have to cut the weight. He fucking beat Khamzat Chimaev in 2 rounds. Khamzat Chimaev is like the fucking 3rd best guy in the, middleweight division. I'm talking about the rankings, not the actual who's the best. I'm talking about the rankings. Chill out, bro. Listen, I think Khamzat would maybe beat Dricus. I think he beats Izzy and he beats Sean Strickland. DDP, I think DDP has that, fucking classic, fluke ability to just survive the first round and then just beat up Kamzat in the later rounds. But listen, we've seen what happened when Kamzat faced a real middleweight. The fight ended in like 2 minutes, but I don't know why I moved the conversation, in towards of fucking Khamzat Chimaev. But listen, Usman should move up to middleweight, but if you want to stay at welterweight, Buckley is a good matchup. Or for Buckley, listen, Ian Garry. If he fights Ian Garry, Ian Garry is not a top 5 guy. Buckley, after this fight, he'll probably be ranked as number 5 or 6. So, Shavkat is fighting for a title next. I mean, listen, honestly, if I was Dana White, I would give Shavkat like a JDM or another guy for a number 1 contenders fight. Because after Shavkat's last performance, and it was against Ian Garry. So Shavkat hasn't beaten a top 5 guy still. I think he needs another win. Let's see. But at the same time, if he doesn't give Shavkat a title shot, then Belal can't fight anyone. So listen, you know what? Give Shavkat the title shot, and then Buckley fights. Listen, give him JDM in Australia. What about that? Or Sean Brady. I mean, no one cares about Sean Brady, so Leon Edwards is headlining UFC London. Give him Leon in London. I think it's like March, I believe. So Buckley is very active. I don't think he would deny the fight. I mean, literally, when in the post-fight interview, he basically just said 3 names and Leon was one of them. So why not? If Usman doesn't want the smoke, then go up to middleweight, fight a bunch of not cans, but the least skilled middleweights that have no pop, and then go up and leave the active guys fight it out, and so they don't have to fucking wait for you, because Buckley really wants this Usman fight, bro. He called out Usman after he just KO'd Wonderboy, and even the fans want that, everyone wants it. Let's see it, or move up to middleweight. But guys, thank you for watching the video, and thank you for all of the fucking support that you've been giving me in the last few videos. I mean, bro, hundreds of people watched my last few videos. So guys, I'm really happy about this, and I'm fucking love you guys, and I'm glad. So please like this video. If you like the video, then like the video. If you didn't, then I don't know, dislike it, whatever. And the most important one, please subscribe to my channel, it means a lot. And I see you guys in the next video, so goodbye.